Good morning. Living for Jesus. Thank you so very much for stopping by.
Being able to build an app with your...
Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. I woke up about 15 minutes ago. Remember I was telling you about this? Hold on. I was telling you about something called... I was telling you something about Microsoft Rewards. And what you do is you just gather points by looking up information and stuff like that. Like, for instance, you can gain 50 points by checking the weather. It's like a bonus points. So you would just simply check here to check the forecast. See, it has a little lock picture there. So check the forecast. So I'm going to click on check the forecast. And then what it's going to do, it's going to take me to this page. And then it's going to say, it says, get the forecast. It says earn 10, but it's really 50 when you search for the weather using Bing. So if I say weather Hermiston, Weather, Hermiston. Ton. Hope I spelled it right. So weather Hermiston, Oregon. So it says to do that, right? So I hit the enter. And I check the weather, and it's supposed to give you points for that. Anywho, when you collect... Hello, Brother Ganga. Thank you for stopping in from Nepal, Brother Ganga. Anywho, when you get a minimum of 6,500 points, you get an online gift card for $5. So I completed the 6,500 points, and I selected this. Hold on. I selected yesterday. I selected the $5 Walmart e-card. See, I ordered it yesterday, August 23rd. And so now on my cell phone is a Walmart e-card. You can choose other cards. So I can now go to Walmart and save $5. And that's a lot of money. It may not seem like a lot of money to some of you, but it's a lot of money to me. So let me see if I can do this, but I can't show you the URL number. You'd be amazed at what people will do. Hold on. I'm going to try to do this, but I can't show you the URL. I can try to give you an idea of what this looks like. Okay. I can show you this much. So you're going to get an email, and it says, hooray, your order is here. The Walmart gift card is the perfect present for anyone, blah, blah, blah. Right? So that comes in an email. You take your cell phone with you to the store, and then let me see how I can do this. That's the order. I want to go up so you can't see stuff. And let me make sure there's nothing personal here. Okay. So then it says redemption URL. Click the redemption URL to access your gift card number and PIN. Present the card information in store at any Walmart or Sam's Club at the time of purchase, on the mobile app or online at walmart.com or Sam's Club. I didn't realize it was Sam's Club too. It says check out your account profile here. But anywho, when it says that redemption URL, you just click here on that, and it'll bring up the redemption URL. And when you go to cash out, the cashier will click coupon, and then once she does that, she'll click on the barcode on your cell phone, and you'll save $5. So if you're spending $10, she'll click on it and do that, and she'll say your remaining total, if you were spending $15, your remaining total is $10. And it's just by going to the Microsoft Rewards page. You click on all these different 3 points, 5 points. You can also have it on your cell phone. I'm just saying, I'm just decided to share that with you. And we got to get out the door because it's getting warm and I hear a cat outside. So I have to actually get some butter. The butter is $3.99. So my butter will be free. How about that? Every little bit helps, my beloved. We're going to start the walk on this channel. When we get downtown, we're going to switch channels to the Grandma Lynn channel. Anywho, where is my keys? I know I'm not crazy. I'm a little nutty, but I'm not totally insane. Okay. If I sound a little bit out of sorts, it's because I just woke up. And I've got a cat outside to feed. I just checked in with the other cat. And now we are going to go outside and take a walk downtown as we normally would. And I need my other cell phone for the steps that we take. Okay. Let me see. We got to get the Google Fit app up. If I can get rid of all this other junk that popped up. I got to get the app up. That little heart right there. I got to click on it. And then I got to click on it. And then I got to click on steps. And it's Sunday, August the 24th. And steps. So it'll pick that up for me. So let's put this extra cell phone in the little pouch that I carry. And double check and make sure that I have my cards. Okay, that one fell out. Those cards fell out. Let me put them back in where they should be. I got my Safeway card. And we're gonna walk. And I just dropped you on the floor. Sorry about that. I'm dropping everything on the floor. I've got a little cat out here. And she's crying. She wants something to eat. I pray for a safe trip to and from in the name of Jesus Christ. And that right there. Good morning, sweetie. Good morning. Good morning. Hi, Nugget. How you doing? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good girl. And where's your plate? Let me just put some down on. Okay, I know you're hungry. Let me slowly make my way. I don't want to step on you. I don't want to step on you, sweetie. Hold on. I got your bag of crunchies. Got a double bag. It's double bagged. Yes, ma'am. I got you. And all right, ma'am. All right, all right, all right. Here you go. You eat that. I'm gonna put it here on. I'm gonna put it here on the walkway thingy. Okay. All right. I just got up, y'all. Well, I went to the bathroom and brushed my teeth and whatever. Welcome to the Over 50 and Fantabulous channel. We're going to do an experiment like we did last year. The experiment is the following. We're going to start this live stream on this channel. I know I look crazy. I just got up. We're going to start the live stream on this channel. And then when we get downtown, I'm going to end the live. And I'm going to go back on live on Grandma Lynn. I hear a lot of barking over there. Like it sounds like there's like 8 or 9 dogs. I don't know what they're doing. This big plant right here is a potato plant from a potato that I bought in Walmart. So I cannot wait till about October to see if we got some potatoes under there. Once this plant turns yellow and brown and dies, just about dying on top, it means the potatoes are ready within the soil. Everything's still doing good. These are getting sizable now. These are getting big. I'm very pleased. I thank God for that. According to the website, these are 72 cents a piece, at least the last time I checked 2 or 3 days ago. These peppers at my local Walmart, oh, look at all these flowers. Look at this. This is the stuff you don't see early in the morning. The problem is they're all male. If there was female ones, when it has a single little stem on the inside, they are males. I need more females for more fruit. This is still hanging in here. There's my big hand, and this is still hanging in. And aren't they beautiful? The flowers are so beautiful. I cannot believe that this thing is so big. This thing is ginormous. I praise and thank God for that. If I can get it out of here. Look at this. Look at the size of this thing. Oh my gosh, this thing is big. Oh my goodness. So it looks like we got a little beginnings. This doesn't guarantee that will grow into something. But I'm letting this thing just go hog wild. See how this grew and just browned up and fell off? You see that? Sometimes this happens. Yeah, I don't know if we're going to be successful, but we're going to try. I mean, it's showing out like it's got all these flowers, but some of the flowers just brown up and die off like this. If there was a female one, the single stem on the inside, that little stick right there, these are all male. But anywho, and there's another green peppers getting kind of big. I'm trying to see, are there any more green peppers coming up? Hold on. Let's see. How does this look? That looks like a possibility. See, that looks like a possibility because of the little bit of green under there. See that? That looks like there's a possibility for a green pepper there. And there's a flower there. So that's a possibility. That would be 2. Is there any more? right there. So that's 3 possible ones. I just never know how they're going to turn out. But this is an amazing thing to see the pepper on the plant. I know you say that, oh, we see that all the time. No, but look what God did. Look at that. That's astounding to me. It's like shocking. And believe it or not, this is a potato plant. So pepper, potato, squash, tomato, and more squash. And what's amazing to me is this big plant with this 1, 2, 3, 4 big flowers that could possibly be fruit. And there's the beginning of fruit there. Fruit or veggie. Came from one seed. I am not kidding you. That came from one seed. It's absolutely incredible. That thing is big, but anyways. Okay, we got to get walking. I've been dying to do this video of Miss Nugget over there. And I call this the catwalk. Because she'll walk down it and she's so little, she looks cute walking down it. Like a cat, like it could be a catwalk for a cat or a catwalk like a model walking down the catwalk. And I videoed her for about 10 seconds walking down it. Here's another one. It's not doing quite, it's doing good as far as this is concerned because there's one there. But I got to get rid of these leaves here. Do I have scissors? It's okay. It's all right. You all right? Yes, ma'am. You're all right. You're not doing anything wrong. You hear me? Did I lock my door? I'm trying to get down the street, y'all, but... Ma'am. Okay, the door's like, you want some more? Okay, hold on. Let me give you some more. Here you go. Yes, ma'am. There you go. Okay. She wanted a little bit more food. What was I? Oh, the scissors. The scissors. Get this camera off me. Because it has this on it, I gotta cut that off. Yep, I gotta cut it off. Cut all these leaves. Not all of them, but they gotta go. Yep. I just cut those off. Not all of them, but I gotta cut some of them off. When they look like that, if there's something wrong, you don't want the rest of the plant to be like this. So, yep, you got to cut it off. If you see this, I don't have anything. If you see that white-looking stuff, I forget what you call it, like a fungus kind of a stuff, I cut the leaves so it doesn't spread throughout the plant. So, I want this one. And the rest, I'm going to leave alone. Let's say, cut that off. Yep, I cut them off. And this is doing pretty good. That's getting big. These are, yeah, they're supposed to be acorn squash. These are the seeds that I ordered. These are the seeds that I paid, to me, too much money for. I paid $6.95 for the seeds, and it cost me $5 for shipping. But the other seeds that I got from the Dollar Tree, they weren't good. At least the particular packet I got from my Dollar Tree. It doesn't speak for all Dollar Trees, but it speaks for the packet that I got. So, as the tomatoes are growing, when there's an arm that comes out like this is what I do. I cut it off. When there's another arm this way coming out of the side, I cut it off. Why? Because I want the strength to go to the fruit. I want these to grow. These are just growing to the side and taking some of the Vita Vita Vegemins from the plant. So here's some more. The ones that stick out sideways, you cut them off. Now you do some reading on it and handle your tomato plants the way that you will. But this is what I've been doing. And ever since I've been trimming, I managed to get a couple of tomatoes. Will they get big? I don't know. But yeah, not all of them now. Not all of them. Now, if I look here, I did some trimming, and finally, after months, we got a little bit of fruit. So then I examined. That's why this looks kind of weird looking, because I have been trimming. So we managed to squeeze 1, 2, and 3. I do not have a green thumb. I'm just going by videos from YouTube and stuff online. If a bunch start growing sideways, every once in a while I'll trim some off. Here, these leaves are incredibly huge. I mean, I have very big hands. Look at this. That is amazing. And it started here from a little plant. There's the possibility of getting some fruit here. I don't know what's going to happen. There are possibilities with all these little all these little bulby looking things and this flower, but I'm not for sure. Let me look. And another thing that you got to do is you got to turn the leaves over and look for kind of like a rust-colored or reddish-looking little eggs. You can get a piece of tape, a piece of duct tape, and just lay it on here and pull the eggs off. Or you can squish them. Those would be squash bugs. Squash bugs, what they do is they lay the eggs on the opposite side of the leaf. The larvae hatch, and they travel on down here, and they stick their little, whatever they have, their little tentacles or whatever in there, and they'll suck the plant dry. They'll stick things in here like a straw, and your plant just dies. So you just come every day, even if it's twice, and just look over the opposite side of the leaf for the itty bit. They're like an amber, rust-colored, reddish-looking eggs in a little cluster. See, this was supposed to be something, and it's just going to dry up. It looks like it's drying up, and it's going to fall off. Look at that. It just fell off. See? Sometimes they're successful, and sometimes they just dry up. They shrivel up and fall off. That just happens. So these are all an experiment, putting them on this side of the house. See, there's Boo Boo, my indoor cat. And that's Nugget, the outdoor cat. She can sit over there. This little square right there, that little square, it's an electrical plug. So what I'm going to do for her is I'm going to get a cat house that's insulated, because winter is coming. So she can go in there, and then you can order a heating pad to keep the little house warm. That's my plans for her. But anywho, that's my itty bitty little front porch. That's my big indoor chunky cat, and that's a little nuggie. And thank you, Mountain Sparrow. Should I go in? Let me go back in the house. Let me go back in the house. I see that already somebody's acting stupid. Now let me go back in the house. Thank you, Mountain Sparrow, so very much. Let me go and put it on slow mode for about 7 or 8 seconds. So if you see something crazy, you can get rid of it. No, we haven't left yet. I mean, left to walk yet. Hold on. I'll slow it down like every 7 seconds or something, okay? Hey, Carlos Campos. Thank you, Living for Jesus and Shatika Woods. Thank you, Joshua Gabriel. Let me go and I'll do it like for every, I'll do it for every 8 seconds. So every 8 seconds, let's save it. Okay. That way, if somebody starts saying something bad, you'll have more time. If you can't get to it, or I have no moderators, if everyone leaves, because hey, you got stuff to do, I'll just get rid of them when I get home. Okay. All right. Trying to go back. And okay. And Justin, okay. I want to put the Cash App in here just in case, because you never know. And then I will pin that to the top. You never know who's visiting. Man, I'm a hot mess. Let's go while the temperature is still cool. Okay, I got my cards with me. I just fed the cat. The indoor cat has food. The outdoor cat had food twice. And Big Boy came over. You let that big boy come over here. You know you're not supposed to be over here. My neighbor's cat is also a black cat. He ran because he knows he's not supposed to come over here and be eating her, messing with her food. Yeah, that's Buddy. Buddy's also a black cat. See there? Yeah, I used to feed him along with Lion. Those are the first 2 cats I fed when I moved in. But there he is. That's my neighbor's cat. You go ahead and run, Buddy. His name is Buddy, by the way. Go ahead and run, Buddy. You're not doing anything wrong. You're just trying more snacks. Oh, hold up, y'all. Hold on. There's too many black cats. I'm dealing with 3 of them. My neighbor's got a black cat. I got an indoor black cat, and I got an outdoor black cat. I think there's one male cat that's impregnating a female black cat. I just had to double check. Yep. Oh. Okay. All right. Go ahead, Nugget. I'll see you when I get back. I am becoming the cat lady. This is finally filling in. Well, kind of. Sorry, it stops for a few seconds when I walk past. When I walk past this yellow house, I lose power for a few seconds. Well, you're up early. It's 7:20 in the morning, y'all. 7:20 in the morning. I wish I could rent this place. See, they're gonna be leaving to Alabama, and they actually have a there they are. I don't want to. Shh, shh, don't bark. Shh, it's okay. See, there's the. She's gonna be leaving. She's moving to Alabama. Yeah, don't bark. Shh. They used to bark at me a lot, but they got to know me a little bit. And I'm like, don't bark. It's not even 8 o'clock in the morning. If mommy wakes up and realizes it was me, yeah, she's a good girl. Animals, dogs and cats have feelings. Yes, they do. And they have different kinds of personalities. Yes, they do. And you see, this is kind of interesting. You may say, what do you mean? Do you see that plastic edging thing that goes around a tree? As I look at it, I think the following. I think it's pretty old. I think when the tree was little, they had that around it when it was like a little bit bigger than a sapling. And then what happened is the thing just started to grow and they never removed it. What do you think? I think that's exactly what happened. You see that? How else would that plastic or that rubber ring get around the bottom of this huge tree? There's no other way. You couldn't shimmy it past all these branches. So that was the initial kind of a rubber tree ring or edging, whatever you want to call that thing, that was put around the tree when it was a baby tree, when it was small. And look how big it got. Now it's just wearing it wearing it as a badge of honor. Look, it's kind of saying, look where I came from and look at my root system. Look how big I am now. Look at me now. Look at, oh my gosh, look at me now. I've outgrown it. I've outgrown it. But I digress. Well, thank you. Thanks for stopping in and visiting with me for a little bit. Definitely some sort of eggs. Some sort of eggs. And an omelet. A cheesy omelet with onions and peppers. And maybe some tomato. Nice veggie omelet. When we get back. God willing for it all. And let me be quiet. Remember the little older doggy that has his own carpet? Some of you know, and some of you don't. But that's... Hi, baby. Sorry, I didn't mean to wake you up. Ain't he something? That dog, minimally to me, looks like it's 18 years old or so. I cannot believe on a Sunday at 7:24 a.m. we have traffic. But some people go to work on a Sunday. I remember I used to work. Sometimes I would work the legal amount of days, like I'd work 12 days or whatever it would be. I think after just about 2 weeks you had to take a day off. But I would take it to the edge. If there was work, I was there. What am I looking at? Oh, okay, I'm looking at a person on a bike. All right. Trying to figure it out for a minute. Okay. All right. Good morning. This is so strange. It's not even 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm seeing it. This is weird. Kind of an odd day. I don't understand it. I don't know what's going on, y'all. I'm seeing all these people. Is Jesus coming today or something? Trying to figure this out. I'm trying to figure this out. Where are all these people coming from? I got that man walking away. I got a man across the street. I thought on a Sunday that I would be all by myself. It's not even 8 o'clock in the morning. Where are you coming from? Because that man right there, he was walking that way. And then he looks at me and he starts going the other way. I'm like, what is going on? Is there anybody in the chat? Anybody? I put the slow mode on. So it's like like he was walking the other way and then I started walking this way and I don't know. What am I going to have to do, y'all? Get up in the dark at 4:30 in the morning so I don't see anybody? It's crazy. Anybody in the chat? Put a 1 in the chat if you're there. Just put the number 1, even if you put the cell phone down and walked away. Come back to the cell phone or iPad. Put a number 1 in the chat. I see you. I'm looking at you. Oh, there you go. Who's that? Hey, Demario Jones. God bless you, Demario. You put your hand up. Thank you. This channel is shadow banned, Demario, so I don't get a lot of people here. It is what it is. But what I'm going to do is I have another Demario. I have another channel. It's called Grandma Lynn, Lynn. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm doing the experiment I did last year to prove this channel is shadow banned. It means that YouTube doesn't show it a lot or let it be seen and stuff like that. But the other channel does a little bit better. So we're going to experiment. When I get downtown, Demario, I'm going to end this live stream and then we're going to go live on the other channel and see if there's a difference. Now, right now, we probably got 1 to 4 or 5 people here visiting with us, and I'm grateful for every single person. Thank you so much. But I'm gonna experiment. We're just headed downtown. We're just doing a maintain your weight walk. And by the way, please talk to your doctor or physician before endeavoring or starting any exercise program or considering trying to start walking the way I do. I walk 3.2 miles minimally when I take this walk. And I believe this is walk number 155. I'll tell you what, I started taking my natural supplements, which that's just what I do. I'm not telling you to take anything, okay? I'm not a doctor. I'm just a grandma that's old, and I take supplements to strengthen my rather old, saggy body. So I am not suggesting to anybody to take supplements. You're going to talk to your doctor before you do that. I am not a doctor or healthcare professional. So you talk to your doctor and let him or her tell you whether you can take natural herbs and supplements. But anyways, when I start to do that, I start to feel a little sense of strength. And that's why I'm up. I woke up at 6:35 in the morning. On the West Coast, it's 7:31 a.m. We're on the West Coast of the United States. It's 7:31 a.m. in the morning. On the East Coast, it's 7, 8, 9, 10. It's 10 o'clock in the morning in New York. where my friend Living for Jesus is. It is it's 6:31 in the morning. If you're from a different country, it may already be Monday. It depends. I know that yesterday, my Filipino friends, my friends from the Philippines, yesterday for us was Saturday, and they were saying, hello, it's Sunday. I think there might be 12 hours difference. Correct me in the chat between the United States and the Philippines. Like 12 hours. So we're going to go downtown, and then we're going to end the live stream, and I'm officially going to call the next live stream walk number 156. Yep. We'll be downtown in about, I don't know, 10 minutes. But we're walking now because it's going to be just about 100 degrees today. And I had expressed to you, if you are going to walk or jog or whatever you choose to do outdoors, any outdoor activity for the purposes of working out, do it early in the morning, y'all. If it's going to be 100 degrees, or if it's safe in your area and you want to go outside, do it in the evening when that sun lets go, as I say. But anywho, thank y'all for being here. I appreciate you. And it looks like we have about, was that 9 people? We had about 9 people and 10 thumbs up. Thank you so very much, everybody. Yeah, we're going to do that experiment like we did last year. Testing to see the difference between my YouTube channels. In other words, heading to downtown on the Over 50 and Fantabulous channel, this channel. And we're going to end the live stream when we've walked our 1.6 miles halfway. And then we're going to come back on the Grandma Lynn channel and let's see what's shaking over there. And see if there's a difference as far as what YouTube will allow. Will there be more viewership on the other, or will it be exactly the same? We did this last year, and there was quite a difference. I don't know what's going to happen this time. But thank you so much for visiting. You know what I haven't had in a long time is bacon. Not that my hips and my stomach need bacon, but man, I could eat a couple pieces of bacon this morning. Thank y'all so much for visiting with Granny. I appreciate you. I can hear the dogs inside the house because I'm walking by. It's way too early for for those folks to be up. I'm gonna go over here. I see somebody at a distance. I see them before they see me. Is that the same man with the bag? I don't know. Let me see. I'm walking in the street because this man was acting kind of weird. He was walking the opposite way. He looked at me, he turned around and started walking behind me. So it may have been absolutely nothing. So I crossed the street. And now I see oh, this is a different man. Okay. Look, I'm really old. I have to be careful, y'all. I'm not thinking everybody's a criminal. But I have to be very careful because I'm an old lady walking by myself. So I got to be careful, even in this nice city. I should have bought a ball cap or some sunglasses. It is very sunny. But I just wanted to get out of the house as soon as possible and start walking. We'll go back on the sidewalk. See, he's just walking. There he is right there, see? But I digress. Just so you don't think I'm making it up. Yeah. But yeah, we're out here again, y'all. 7:36 in the morning and 10:36 in the morning for the West Coast. And the church still has half a sign. In other words, half the sign is lit up. And then the other side, sometimes the whole thing is lit up. Sometimes it's not. I like to look at the sign to see the temperature. But it's 7:30. I can't talk. Okay. This live stream is gonna be interrupted right now. I gotta take a phone call.